Have you ever wanted to know how to speak clearer but not known how to? You're in the right place. I wish someone had told me sooner that speaking clearly has nothing to do with talent and everything to do with three core principles: energy, expression, and execution. In this video, I'm going to break down these core principles into simple, quick, and effective lessons. I guarantee by the end of the video, you'll be speaking clearer with more confidence, even if English is not your first language. But firstly, let's go back 10 years from now. I used to hate public speaking. I rumbled. I mumbled. I shook. I was tight. I was nervous at the thought of potentially speaking in front of one or two people, let alone hundreds. But then I got the call that changed my life. My sister calls me. She says, "Jace, I'm getting married and I want you to MC my wedding." I was flattered. I instantly said, "Yes, I'd love to." I put down the phone and I thought, I can't do this. It's a huge wedding. It's a crazy big expensive wedding. I can't MC this. I get sweaty palms at the thought of speaking, let alone actually doing it in front of that many people. So, I call my sister back. I said, "Hey, it's going to be a big, beautiful, fancy wedding. Don't think I'm the guy. I think you need a professional MC." Didn't go down well. In fact, she burst out crying. She said, "You have to MC this wedding. I don't trust anyone else." The reality is I hated public speaking more than most people. In fact, it was my biggest fear in life. So, I took this challenge head on. I joined a public speaking club. I enrolled in courses. I had private coaching. I spoke in competitions. All to harness my speaking skills. Once I got the wedding out of the way, I became obsessed with public speaking and communication. In fact, I devoted years to it. Not only performance, but connection and expression. And I started working with people to enhance their public speaking skills, improving their confidence and turning them into clear and confident speakers like you will be. Everything I learned on my journey I blended into a simple method called the Clarity Method. And I'm going to share that with you today. It's built on 3 simple powerful layers and broken down into 9 simple rules. And this is going to help you speak clearer with more confidence in the fastest way possible. That's if you follow all of the 9 rules. Anyway, let's get into it. If you watch this video to the end and you implement all the 9 rules, I guarantee you will speak clearer with more confidence than you ever have before. So, let's start with the first core principle, energy. I break energy into 3 rules: body, breath, and presence. Starting with the body. The body sets the tone before your voice does. If your shoulders are tight and you're hunched, your voice isn't going to be great. You're not going to be clear and you're not going to be speaking with confidence. You need to sort the body out first. Before a presentation or before a speech, take yourself into your body. How do you feel? Where are you holding tension? Are you squeezing the hell out of the mic? Where are you holding it? How are you holding it? Ask yourself, where am I holding tension? And where can I relax a little? Then move to that body part and relax it. And I find people hold the microphone way too tight. By doing that, your forearms flexed, your biceps flexed, your shoulders tight, and your back's tight. So, if you're holding the mic tight, relax a little. It will make for clearer speaking. Trust me. So, find out where you're tight, loosen your neck, roll your shoulders, do what you've got to do to feel good within your body before you even get on stage or in front of the camera. It's far easier to speak clearly when your body is relaxed. I know, easier said than done, but trust me, loosen up, limber up, and get ready for the next step, breath. Now, this is actually my favorite part of speaking. Your breath controls the signal of your voice. Shallow breaths can be rushed, yet deep nasal breathing can be calm and confident. Before speaking, I want you to take 3 simple, full breaths, but not ordinary breaths. Work with me here. I want you to breathe through your nose for 4 seconds on the inhale and then breathe out through your mouth for 6 seconds on the exhale. This will calm not only your body but your mind too. It is so powerful. I want you to repeat this 3 times. So 3 breaths in through the nose for 4 seconds, out through the mouth for 6 seconds. This will help you focus your body and mind and lead to far more clear and confident delivery. Let's try one of them now. In through the nose for 4 seconds. 1 2 3 4. Now out through the mouth for 6. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. It's as simple as that. Repeat it 3 times before you start speaking. Now let's look at the third rule. Presence. Presence is the combination of the last 2 rules, body and breath. Presence is the energy behind you, behind your words. It's that moment when people feel that you're with them and not against them. It's that moment when people feel you talking directly to them, not ahead of them or off with the fairies. They feel it. Your audience is captivated. The next step is so simple, but it works so well. Next time before you speak and you're nervous, I would like you to wiggle your toes. Ask yourself, can I feel my feet? And then just wiggle your toes. This brings you back to the present moment, feeling your body. Now, once your energy is calm and grounded, the real magic of speaking clearly begins. You learn to express so people actually feel you. Which brings us to our next core principle, expression. Expression is broken down into 3 core rules: tone, rhythm, and emotion. We'll start with tone, your emotional frequency. Your tone reveals your intention more than your words ever will. A mismatch between your tone and your actual message can totally kill credibility. For example, you're delivering a work project. You say to your team, I'm really excited about this project. Or you say to them, I'm really excited about this project. Subtle shift in tone, but one done with general enthusiasm can make people feel involved and included and excited as opposed to empty. The best way to perfect your tone is to say a sentence out of your speech, record it, and then listen back to yourself. Then ask yourself, do I sound convincing? Do I sound informative? Do I sound passionate? Put yourself in the listener's seat and then work on adjusting your tone to get your message across. Now, thanks for sticking with me. We're nearly halfway there to you speaking clearer with more confidence. Now, your tone is nothing without your rhythm. Let's hit rule number 5. Rhythm. Your rhythm is basically the music of your message. And your pacing tells the user how to feel. If you speak very fast, it can feel rushed. If you speak too slow, it can come across as somewhat boring. So you need to increase the speed so people get energetically. You get the point. Rhythm is super important. As an example, I'm going to say the same sentence 3 ways. You already know what you need to do. You already know what you need to do. You already know what you need to do. Totally different effect. So again, practice your words first. Record yourself. Find your natural rhythm and then work on enhancing it when you need to and bringing it back when you need to. We all have a natural rhythm. Yours is different to mine. Mine's different to yours. but by recording and listening, you get a feel for where you stand and how you can make improvements. The best way is getting used to your natural rhythm and working from there. Now, you're doing great. Let's throw some emotion into the mix. Rule number 6, emotion. Emotion isn't a decoration. It's actually the glue that holds everything together and makes people remember what you say. If you sound emotionally neutral, your message fades. Emotion is key to clear and confident speaking. Before you start speaking, I want you to feel what you're talking about. If you're telling a story, put yourself back in the moment. How did you feel going through that situation? If you're delivering on a product, think about the product. Picture yourself holding it. How do you feel about that product? Connecting with real emotion brings the energy into your voice. Ask yourself, how do I want people to feel when they listen to me? And am I delivering my words in a way that people are going to feel that way? The key with emotion is to feel before you speak. Connect with the idea and then deliver. It's time for the last core principle. Execution. Execution is broken into 3 core rules: structure, clarity, and relevance. Let's look at structure first. Without structure, your idea gets lost. Even if your idea is brilliant, structure creates flow. It creates a path for people to follow. Now, the simplest way to make sure you have structure is by using a framework I call the 3 C's. Context, core, and connect. As an example, let's say you're explaining why discipline matters. The context could be we live in a world of instant gratification. The core could be discipline builds trust with yourself. And the connection here could be because every time you keep a promise to yourself, confidence compounds over time. So next time before you speak, ask yourself, what's the context of what I'm saying? What's the core message? And what do I need to say to connect with my audience? These simple questions will revolutionize how you actually connect with your audience. Now, we're nearly there. 2 final rules are left, but they could be some of the most powerful rules in your journey to becoming a clearer and more confident speaker. Let's get into them. Let's look at rule number 8. Clarity. The power of 1 point. See, the thing is, most people try and say 10 things at once and end up actually saying nothing. Clarity means delivery.